Welcome to Järvafältet Nature Reservat. This nature reserve covers Sollentuna, Järvafältet, and Upplands Väsby. Östra Järvafältet Nature Reserve is in Sollentuna municipality. It was established in 1979. It covers 1,016 hectares, with most of it being land. The reserve includes 3 lakes: Ravailan, Sapkin, and Averkun. This land has a long history. A long time ago, people lived here, during the Iron Age about 2,000 years ago. They built homes, made tools, and farmed the land. After that, people continued to use the area for farming for many years. At the same time, nature also changed the land with forests, animals, and weather. So, the land we see today is a mix of natural changes and things people have done over hundreds of years. The nature reserve is over 2,000 hectares big. Grazing animals help take care of the land. When they eat the grass, they stop bushes and trees from taking over. This keeps the land open and helps many plants and insects that live in grassy fields. Yellow flowers grow along the path. They show that spring or summer is here. This wooden fence, called a gadesgård, is built in the old traditional way used here in Uppland. From 1636, shows that a fence like this stood in the same place, dividing a large field near BGGS Gijard. The fence protected the growing crops on one side from animals grazing on the other side. Welcome till Visningsgården. Walking between bogs and Väsbys is like traveling back in time. The land is still farmed, the old way, and you can see how the countryside looked long ago, with small fields, pollarded trees, and grazing pastures. In this area, there are 3 signs where you can listen to dramatic stories about the village and meet some of the people who lived here through the centuries. Scan the QR code on this sign to hear the start of the audio guide and learn more about the history and beauty of this landscape. Who can visit? The farm is mainly for children, and many local preschools and schools come here for guided tour. But many families, especially parents, grandparents, and their grandchildren, also visit during the week and on weekends. Now, even senior groups from care homes can book a visit to enjoy the peaceful farm life. In the mornings, staff feed the animals and clean the stables. On some weekdays, there are open guided tour for the public. On weekends, there are family days with animal tour and sometimes even horse and wagon rides. What you can see and learn: you can meet the animals, Enjoy learning how the farm works, how food is grown, how machines are used, and how local farming supports nature. This photo was taken at the top of the hill in front of you in 1946. It shows Class 3 Anne Foray from Torberg School. Sitting on the rock are Betsy van den Berg and her siblings. Some of the children in the photo came from Holland. This is the same hill, Barry, where the photo was taken in 1946. These children were sent to Sweden during World War II for safety. You can find more old photos at Sollentuna bildar.se. Here you can see some of the goats relaxing. They help take care of the land by eating grass, bushes, and small plants. This keeps the area open and healthy for many other animals, flowers, and insects. Important: please don't feed the animals. The animals feel best when they eat the food given by the farm staff. There are also spots where you can have a barbecue or picnic while enjoying the beautiful surroundings. This board tells the story of Iron Age life in this area. Archaeologists have found old farms and burial places here that are more than 1,500 years old. It has walking trails, open fields with animals, wetlands, and forests that everyone can enjoy and explore. Along the trail, you'll find more signs with detailed information about local plants, wildlife, and the cultural landscape. Past the Iron Age site, you'll find pastures where horses graze peacefully. These meadows are managed to maintain open grasslands, old roads between Bogs and Väsby. Parts of the old road between Bog and Väsby still remain today. Bog and Väsby have been here since at least the Middle Ages, and the road is probably just as old as the farms themselves. The kitchen garden at Väsby, this small garden, called a klædegård, was used to grow food like cabbage, carrots, herbs, berries, and hops. It was restored in 2013 in the same place today. Grow old vegetable types to keep farming traditions alive. Today, people grow traditional vegetables to help protect old plant varieties. You can also see flowers from old farms in Sollentuna, herbs, and hops. Hops were important in Swedish history for making beer, which was safer to drink than water. From the 1400s. Swedish farmers were even required by law to grow hops up to 200 poles. This law lasted until 1860. The village of Väsby has been known since 1444. In the late 1800s, the old village was removed and replaced with the big farmhouse and barn. Southwest of the original village, the gravel road between Bog and Väsby was also changed over time. The new road you see now runs along the bottom of the old map. The The Nature Café at Väsby Farm in Järvafältet. It's a really nice place, where you can enjoy sandwiches, organic coffee, and other treats. They're open on Sundays from 11 to 3 during the spring and fall. The cafe is run by volunteers, and right now, they need more people to help out. If you're interested, you can contact them. It's a great way to get involved and spend time in a lovely place. In 1905, it was turned into a military training area. Military use started to phase out around 1960, and much of the area was developed. But not all building plans went through. Sollentuna part stayed untouched after a council decision. This photo was taken right here around the year 1950. In the picture, you can see young soldiers. They are standing in the burned remains of a barn. A barn is a big farm building. It's used to store things like grain or to keep animals and farm tools. This barn burned down after an accident. One of the soldiers fired a flare by mistake. A flare is like a bright light or small firework used to send signals. It flew into the barn and started a fire. The barn was completely destroyed.